What's going on, guys? It's Nate, and yo, if you're a true beginner and you want to get into a heavy bag series and you just want to learn boxing punches and combinations, this is an awesome series for you. This is the first one where I run you through some heavy bag combinations. We break down the punches a little bit in a 20-minute session. You get 4 to 5 rounds in each one of these. Again, it's all about combos and boxing and movement. There's not a lot of condition except for the combos that you're throwing. So if you're a true beginner and you want to learn how to throw your hands on the heavy bag, this is the series for you. A heads up on Nate Bauer Elevated. After I release my second season of BoxCon 2.0, I will be doing a ultimate 20-minute heavy bag series that's a little more hardcore, that will involve conditioning like the sessions you've seen on my YouTube channel, but of course elevated versions. So those will be coming out in a couple months, so stay tuned for those on Nate Bauer Elevated. But for now, guys, if you're a beginner, throw your gloves on, whatever gloves you have, put them on, wrap your hands up, and let's get to the heavy bag. We're gonna be working through 5 rounds, 3-minute rounds, and let's put in some combos on the ultimate 20-minute beginner heavy bag workout series. You wanna learn how to fight? Let's get it done. All right, people, you can see in the screen what's coming up. You have a 1-2. We're gonna be hooking up that jab cross, working that for approximately 1 minute for round number 1. Then you move directly into a 2-1. So that's a cross jabs. We just reverse the punches. And then we add in defense, and you can throw a cross, a jab, or a cross, and we do that for 1 minute. So you're adding versatility right away in your first round. So strap the gloves on, walk up to the heavy bag, and let's get after it. So the first one, jab cross, 1-2, and even as you get set, it's just a quick look up at the screen and see what I'm doing, and then you go to work. If you're very new to the scene, your 1 is that forward leg, so that forward arm, and then the 2 is the rear hand or the cross. So jab with the front or forward hand, you do your cross or rip your cross with that rear hand. And don't forget to look at your target before you release your hands. Jab cross, 1-2. And one thing you always think about when you're getting used to working the bag, if it's a standard heavy bag or an aqua bag, it doesn't matter, is you want to see your target, plant your feet, and then go after it. So you don't have to be crazy when you throw your combos. You have to be controlled and precise. Jab cross, move left to right, nice and easy. All right, now switch it up. Right here, throw the 2, then the 1. So the cross, then the jab. And you can see that on the bottom left-hand screen if you want to see the text. It's that cross jab. Hit that bad boy. Move around the bag. Stabilize before you throw, and then get back after it. You may be able to hear me breathing every single punch. It's always about the ha, ha, right? You want to really relax into the flow of your combinations. Make sure you pivot the back foot on that cross. So that first punch that you release, pivot the back foot on that rear hand, and then step forward a little bit on your jab. So it's a pivot in the rear foot, step on the forward foot. So you get that nice cross and jab with that nice step pattern at the end with the jab. And keep working it. 2-1. Now, you can throw a cross, jab, or jab, cross, whatever you want, and just cover at the end of each punch. So now you're blocking, so you're adding movement, 2-punch combination with that jab, cross, and then a cover. So it's offense, movement, defense, offense, defense, movement. It all works. Keep putting in your work. It's all about having fun with it. You can start throwing some head movement in there. Imagine now there's punches coming back at you. You're starting to pick up your tempo a little bit, so you should be starting to throw your hands a little faster because you're more comfortable now. You're starting to feel a little bit into the groove. Double jabs, triple jabs, jab, cross, cross, jab. You don't have to get too hyper with it, but if you want to go for it, especially if you've been in the scene for a minute, you can terrorize the bag at this point if you feel comfortable enough. And the warm-up round number 1, is done. Round number 2, moving right into it. You're working the right hand left hook, so that's a cross left hook for 1 minute. And then you're gonna hook up a 3-2 for 1 minute. And we're gonna mix those together with a block right, block left. But coming up first, right hand, left hook. So that's a cross left hook, 2-3, working the heavy bag for approximately 1 minute. So get up to the heavy bag, get ready to go. You should be bouncing on your toes, getting ready to go to war as we get ready for your first portion of round number 2. So again, your left hook comes off that forward leg, your jab hand. So if you're southpaw, be off the right leg. Orthodox is off that left leg. So again, you want to rip the right hand straight down the pipe, right through the middle. Keep your left shoulder blade down before you terrorize that left hook into the side of the heavy bag. And then breathe with every combo and just give me some slight movement around the bag. Go get it. Again, cross hook. So that's a 2-3. Your 2, you can throw a bit to the body. You can throw your left hook to the body if you want. Make sure that right elbow is nice and tight to your rib cage as you're releasing those combos. Always controlled, always in order. Working left to right, right to left with your footwork before we change it up. Now, you change it up. It's a hook cross. So now it's a 3-2. It's a hook cross. A hook cross. And again, you can throw it with different tempos. It can be hook, cross, or it can be hook, cross, hook, cross. Just make sure your feet are planted. And again, you're nice and strong on your feet. Fluid with your combos. And just constantly put in your footwork. Left to right, right to left. Have fun with it. If you are truly a new beginner and you're just rolling through this workout for the first time, I always say within about 3 sessions with the cueing and the coaching, you'll get better at it. You'll start to pivot off the hook just like you saw me there. If you're looking up at the screen, which you shouldn't be, you should be putting in work. You'll pivot off your hook. You'll start to throw more power punches. Right now, I want you to block right or block left after you throw a hook or a cross. So you can mix it up now. It could be a cross or a hook, hook, cross. Then after every combination you throw, whether it's a 2-punch, 3-punch, or 4-punch combo, using the hook and the cross, block right or block left in whatever order you want. All right. And don't forget to add in some more footwork, and get that block right, block left in here with some head movement. Move your head. 30 seconds to go. You're getting better by the minute, literally. 3-2, 2-3. Cross, hook, hook, cross. Come to the end of round number 2 in about 15 seconds. These workouts I love doing these because a lot of you who are doing these sessions, you'll see a huge amount of improvement even in your first session. So imagine what you're going to be like if you do these, 4 or 5 times. Go work, crew. The bell signifies the end of the round. The first portion of round number 3 is a jab, cross, hook. So it's a 1, 2, 3. And you can kind of throw those in any order that you want. So when you're ripping that jab, cross, or hook, now you kind of go through your first freestyle round. So you have about 10 seconds before we get there. Throw your jab, cross, hook in any order, right, all the way through the round. And I'm going to expect you to work in some head movement, some blocks, cover, slips, all that good stuff, because you just went through 2 rounds of coaching and cueing. Now let's see what you learned. All right. And if you've been in the game for a minute, put those hands to work. Let's go. Block or cover at the end of each combo. So now you're working offense, defense, defense, offense. You're never getting lazy with your hands. Lots of footwork. Work different tempos and speed. If you're working inside, throw punches and bunches.
why the hell not, right? You're working your skills from step one. You're getting better real fast. So jab, cross, hook, any order. Block, duck, cover if you want, right? Play with it. Look good on the heavy bag. Be confident with your defense. Stay on your legs, dip and rip. Rip and dip. Block, cover, jab, cross, hook, hook, cross, jab. Again, crew, and Nate Bauer Elevated, what I will be doing for you very soon, after I release BoxCon 2.0 Season 2, is you will have a full 5-part series, full coaching all the way through. It's going to be pretty dope. So make sure you check out Nate Bauer Elevated for your free trial for that. But in the meantime, you still got work to do. You're halfway through round number 3. So here's also where you start to glide a little bit. So when you glide through your sessions, it's when you start to feel it. You can see when people start to do this in classes and work in sessions. You know, you see where people start to glide. When you're gliding, you feel the fluidity. You're starting to pick up the momentum, the movement, the understanding of how things work. And if you've been listening and going through this, or you've done a session a few times, typically it's right about here when you're freestyling, but you're freestyling with a method that you start to glide. So if you're feeling that, put a little more power into your combos and get a little bit smoother. Turn that glide into a smooth slide. Get after it. Have fun with it. 45 seconds. Best stress relief in the world right here. Just letting your hands go. It's just you, the heavy bag, 30 seconds, combinations, sweating. That's it. You just put in work and just gonna get absorbed in the minute. That's what it's all about, right? 15 seconds. Remember, when you throw the right hand, you can throw some power into that. When you throw the left hook, you can throw power into that. Be very controlled. Feel out your distance with that jab. 3, 2, 1. Go work, guys. Excellent work. Round number 4. We're rolling. The first portion of this bad boy. Now we start to throw in some uppercuts. You can throw your jab, left uppercut. So that's a 1-5 jab, left uppercut for about 1 minute. Then we hook up that 2-5, which is the cross left uppercut. So we're mainly working the left uppercut first, and then you're going to be throwing a mix of combos at the end of the round. So I'll let you know exactly what those are when we get there. So what you do is when you walk up to the heavy bag, just know that majority of your punches, or every punch, is going to have a left uppercut. So get ready for that. Walk up to it. And again, that 5 is that lead hand. So that's going to be coming off the jab. So number 1 right here, jab first, and then same hand, left uppercut. Keep in mind, when you throw that left uppercut, you're a badass. You're going through the heavy bag. On the aqua bag, you want to dip a little so that you can get underneath and hit the rounded part of the bag. If you're working a traditional heavy bag, which most of you probably are, and I do most of the time, you want to scrape the heavy bag coming up the side with that lead hand, that lead uppercut, so you're not jamming out the wrist. If you have been in the game for a minute and you're used to throwing that uppercut, you can throw the uppercut hard in the left hook as well. So you are tripling up that left side combination. One, 5. Don't forget your footwork. You should not be standing in one place. Change positions on the floor. All right, now 2-5, which is the cross left uppercut, same uppercut. The first hand is now across instead of a jab. And I want you to change your tempos on this one. So that right cross, you can throw it inside or outside. You can throw it with power or a little less power. That left uppercut, you can be driving hard with that left uppercut as you rip through the bag. Just give me different looks. an easier cross and a hard left uppercut, put it to work. Show me different looks, different tempos. Head movement, move around that heavy bag. Punches and bunches, 2-punch, 4-punch, 6-punch combos. Glide with it. Now put both those punches together and let your hands go. So it is a 1-5 or a 2-5 in any order you want, and then slip left or slip right. So change the axis with defense at the end of each one of those combos for the next 45 seconds. Change your levels with your body a little bit as you slip, move around, don't stand still. Come on, guys. 30 seconds. Again, here you should be gliding around the heavy bag, super confident. It's a nice strong flow, especially as a beginner when you start to feel it and starting to all make sense. You're breathing, your hands are coming back up to the corner of your mouth. Feels good, right? Yeah, I know, I love it. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. You know what? Let's do one more round. Yeah, let's get after it. You're almost home, people. The next combination is a 1-1-6. That's a double jab, right uppercut. So now we're working that right. It's a double jab, right uppercut. So it's a 1-1-6. And then we're going to be hooking up the 6-3-2, which is a really good power combination. We're going to work that one on the inside. So we're working a 1-1-6, jab, jab, right uppercut. First, so when you walk up to the heavy bag, start walking around it and you're sizing it up a little bit to throw the double jab in. I want the hand to come all the way back on each jab, okay? 1, 1, and then rip the 6. Different tempos, outside and inside. Get after it. If you're looking at the timer, since it's your last round, it's a little longer because you're just going to be throwing combos for a little longer for each set because I want you to feel these ones out a little bit more. Stay low on your legs, smooth movement. Uppercut underneath that heavy bag. Combination on the bag, make sure that right uppercut's coming all the way through, but see, I'm working inside. So if you want to work your way from the outside in, use a double jab to step in to throw that uppercut, and then you can also use the double jab to step back out, and you can throw that right uppercut with a little more distance. So as you get more comfortable and you start to glide a little better, you can get used to, or you can attempt to try both of those scenarios. Work your way in with the double jab to throw the right uppercut, and then work your way out. Okay, so now it is a 6-3-2. So it's a right uppercut, left hook, cross. Hands come back to position, and then try to start pivoting off that front foot. So as you start getting a little more confident with your combinations, and you come in and you throw your left hook, try to pivot to your left off that front foot every once in a while, which means you just swing the right hip around, keeping that front foot in the same place or similar to where it was when you threw it, okay? And you can pivot right or pivot left. If you happen to be looking at the screen and see how it looks, try it, why not? Six, 3, 2. Any tempo you want. Give me a little more power on these shots now. Work more of the inside, so your hands have to stay high. You have to look right onto that heavy bag. Be strong with it. Now I'm throwing some heavy power shots. So give me some more power shots. As now, let's put it together. Throw that right uppercut, left hook, right hand. So that's 6-3-2, and then add a slip or cover. Or throw that double jab uppercut, that 1-1-6, slip or cover, and let's hook that up for the last 2 minutes. So now you start to finish strong. Again, glide and slide, head movement, strong combinations, work inside and outside, and have fun with it for the next 1 minute and 45 seconds. Come on, guys, put in that work. Stay with it. Lots of head movement. Don't let your hands drop. Step in, step out. "45 seconds, crew. This is it. You gotta work hard now. Work those combinations. Don't forget to slip and cover. Six, 3, 2, 1, 1, 6. So that's jabs, right uppercuts, left hooks, slip or cover. 15 seconds. You guys are crushing this. If you want some more, you can always go back and rewind it and do it all again. Remember, the more you go through it, the more you're going to pick up. Awesome work, crew.
All right, guys, I hope you love the workout. Again, we're gonna give you more sessions just like this one. You're gonna constantly learn more combos. You're gonna constantly move around the heavy bag a little bit more. We're gonna work through power, speed, tempo changes, different combination build-ups. You're gonna learn all of it. What I did do on Nate Bar Elevated, there is an actual competitive shadow boxing series there where you have a full boxing tutorial before you get into that series. So if you wanna learn more complex combinations a little bit sooner than finishing the series, if you head over to Nate Bauer Elevated, you can check out that competitive shadow boxing tutorial and hook up the competitive shadow boxing series. That's gonna give you really good complex combinations or a really good understanding of how to move and throw combos, which ultimately, of course, is gonna help you be a little bit better on the heavy bag, okay? But more importantly, guys, awesome job. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you for session number 2 of the Ultimate Beginner 20-minute Heavy Bag Workout Series. Good job, guys.